Hey guys, what's up? It's Apollo here. I hope you guys are doing well, and welcome back to Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD, the mod for Total War Attila. So today we've got a glorious siege battle, and this is one of my favorite settlements just because of how massive it is, and it's very... well, it's more of a city rather than a castle, right? It's very open. There's lots of streets, buildings, and it's just really cool to see the battle, how it turns out and how it's played in this really open area. So this is technically a 1 versus 1, but the armies are set on large, so it's kind of like a 2v2, but with just 2 players. So on one side, we have Lesser Poland attacking. So the good old Polish here, very, very cool faction. I love them. Also, we got a little cav engagement near the gates here of the settlement. So we just hold that thought. By the way, the other faction is the County of Flanders. So we have the Flemish here. Now this cav is holding off the Great Banner of Krakow and Junior Knights, aka Squires, I guess. But yeah, they are holding off this massive force of cav. And then we've got some Brotherhood of St. George pushing up, and they're going to try to support the cav in this engagement. These guys look awesome. Look very cool. So I love the fact that the battle is happening outside the settlement. We see that more and more, especially with more experienced players, trying to get a nice aggressive surprise charge on the enemy forces, but it seems like the attacking force was pretty prepared for this, and he's even sending over infantry as well. So I really hope both armies just keep sending out troops over in this area just to have a proper battle outside of the settlement, which is, I just think, is really cool, and it's really cinematic. But hold on, there's something going on back here. Yes, we do have some Flemish knights going around the flank, and they're going to try to get the enemy by surprise here. It's almost like that fight near the gate is a diversion. Let's see what this cav is capable of doing. Maybe they can run down the artillery, get a couple archers. We'll see. But the siege towers are in place, even bringing some ladders, which is really cool. So that looks really, really cinematic. That looks really cool as these forces push forward. And there we go. There's the first set of forces. Now, the way these guys are, the Flemish sergeants, the way they're set up here, they don't, like, Poland can really sit back and form up his troops before charging in. I don't know if he's going to exactly do that, but yeah, he's got this shield wall situation going instead of just holding the actual walls. Also, with his crossbows, they're way in the back and they're holding fire. They're not quite firing at the enemy forces. And look at Poland's just like, well, don't attack yet. Oh, he's getting really close, though. Getting extremely close. There he goes. And that's why I love Total War Attila siege battles, because they're so, it's just like straight to the point. Straight to, you know, like getting men, scaling the walls. And the battles are still very fast, unlike Warhammer. Warhammer is also very straight to the point, action-packed, but it's different. There seems to be more tactics in this. It's longer paced. It just feels like a siege battle. It's really cool. But yeah, the Flemish sergeants holding pretty aggressively here, holding with their shield wall. Poland kind of taking their time with this assault, which I think is smart. Now let's see what this cav is doing. It is pushing forward. He also has some pikemen. This is really, really sneaky here of the Flemish pushing up cav and pikemen. I haven't really seen that too much. But the attackers also have some junior knights. Or actually, this is the same cav, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the same cav that was fighting over here. And it seems like the Polish are going to win this engagement. And maybe he was a little too early on this diversion. If he waited a little bit longer to charge out his forces, like waited until his forces were in this position, then he might have gotten more people by surprise. But let's see what he does here in the future. I'll keep my eye on that mini-map just so we don't miss it. And here we go. Massive fight here, guys. This is what we live for right here. This is so cool. Let me just slow down the camera and do a sweet, look at this, perfect. So awesome. And Poland is just cutting through these sergeants like a hot knife through butter. Not really a problem. I don't think the Flemish really planned to hold this outer area for too long anyways. I think they have some troops here just so the arrow towers can slowly pick away at the Polish soldiers. But I think Poland's going to be able to break through here and push past the Flemish and eventually push into the streets where they've got more basically like blockades of men. We have some Pavis spearmen in shield wall formation. Over on this side, we actually have a ton of crossbows just opening fire, trying to get the flank of the Polish and trying to, you know, like I said earlier, chip away at their numbers. Very cool. And the sergeant's still holding here, which is surprising. And more Polish are going to come around and support their comrades and trying to break these sergeants. Now we got the crossbows coming up. So that's pretty smart. The crossbows coming over this way because these guys, they're not breaking because of enemy swordsmen. They're breaking because of enemy crossbows. These dismounted junior knights who actually came back to the fight, but I doubt they'll last long. These crossbows really need to try to answer back, fire back, and take out the defending crossbows, the Flemish crossbows. And he's trying. Poland is trying. And there we go. He's charging on multiple fronts. Look at this. Charging on multiple fronts. And he's going to try to get these crossbows by surprise. Now the cav has been kind of moving around as well. This is so interesting, guys. Seeing like this is a lot to manage. Now here comes the pikes as they push on the outer perimeter of their settlement, I should say. But the attackers are doing a great job. I mean, it just seems like these players are both really good, and I think we've got quite the battle here, guys. I think it's going to be really interesting because we're seeing some pretty good tactics. And I mean, really, if you want to be a good player in Total War, map awareness is like a major... It doesn't seem like map awareness would be that difficult, but yeah, being just aware of enemy like troop movements can make you a good player. And it seems like both players are you know, doing a good job of keeping up with where all these troops are, because it's a lot to manage. Now it seems like the Flemish lost a lot of crossbows over here. I don't know if he was able. Yeah, no, not really. He wasn't able to get his crossbows out of there in time. But he lost a lot. I think it's just because he's managing so much. And that's another reason why attackers tend not to fight outside the walls and in the walls. Or, you know, like inside the settlement. Because it's just so much to manage. So a nice little fight there. Seems like he's falling back. And it's kind of like these guys are closed out of their own settlement because Poland has taken control of this area. Now, they haven't claimed the gate yet, but it's soon to be claimed by them, which is going to destroy these arrow towers. And these... Oh, look at the cav charge. Oh, my God. Fantastic charge by the junior knights. I think the Flemish are just having a difficult time trying to micro every situation, you know, defending the streets, fighting outside in this area. Now we've got more pikes closing in, trying to prevent the Polish cav from escaping. But Poland's now sending down some junior knights to support, and they've completely broken these pikemen. It just seems like this is a losing battle for the Flemish, and I think that's why he's retreating his cav back over to the other side, where he's most likely going to join up with the rest of his forces and hold this defense. So Flanders doing a decent job of holding here. They've got a lot of crossbows in their army, and they're trying to use them as much as possible, which is smart. I mean, a great way of... Oh, and they've got a catapult. That was juicy. That's definitely going to cause some some morale shock there for the Polish forces. So this is pretty tough for them. Now they've got this like back reserve, right? They've got some Flemish medium polearm. We also have a couple catapults here, some spears, the general. So I like the fact that he's not holding this area because it's so cheesy when you hold this area. It's just really easy to defend, though you are a sitting duck to archers. But yeah, both forces still have a lot of reserves. Poland might have to send up more troops, which he is. I think, honestly, he should get all of his pikemen into this battle. I think he should try to counter the defending crossbows and let his infantry do what they do best, which is kill other infantry. And the Polish infantry is really having a tough time because of all the skirmishing, because of the catapult, and because of all the crossbows. If Poland can get his crossbows up there and just silence the defending crossbows, his infantry will do a lot better, obviously. And there we go. He's falling back. His swordsmen, the Polish swordsmen, are breaking over here as well. And at first glance, guys, it seems like the Flemish are in absolute complete control of this battle. They're just constantly breaking these Polish forces. But look at that balance of power. Let's look at the numbers here. Oh my god, they're still outnumbered by pretty, well, about 1,200. That's a lot of troops to be outnumbered by. And here comes dismounted junior knights coming in. So he's sending in even more infantry, trying to break through the Flemish shield wall. But the Flemish are not having it. They're just not letting them pass. Now, they are starting to waver here a little bit, but they've got another fresh unit of dismounted Flemish men-at-arms ready to reinforce this front line and give the Polish hell. The Polish are now being pushed back over here, but the Flemish, they need to be careful. They don't want to push too aggressively here. They don't want to spread out their men too thin because Poland still has a force. They still have a monster of a force of reserves back here, which are ready to go. I mean, look at this. They've got plenty of troops and crossbows. Let's not forget that. He still has a ton of crossbows, which he can use, you know, full ammo, full health. The unit is in good shape. So what's really important in siege battles is attrition. Especially, I mean, any siege battle, except for, like, Warhammer, but we don't really talk about that here. Most Total War siege battles are a battle of attrition, and you don't want to use all your ammo right away. Let the enemy forces use all their ammo. Save your ammo for late game when they no longer have ammo, so you can really sit back and skirmish them down. Now it's tough because sometimes you need to commit in your crossbows, which I just said earlier in the video. Like, I think Poland should commit his crossbows, but I also think he should conserve some of them for the late game. I'm not saying send everyone. I'm just saying send more Pavi's crossbows, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, Poland's sending up more crossbows over this way. His artillery, look at this. Artillery now firing, just missing these Flemish Pavi's crossbows. I think he hit some of them with the artillery, based on the dead bodies there. But yeah, look at this. Poland now sending up some cav. And look at, yes, the Flemish push too aggressively here and are now falling back. And look at the Polish men are just cheering as the Flemish men flee for their lives. That was pretty awesome. And a massive break by the Flemish. My God. And just, it's like the tables have completely turned in a matter of minutes, a matter of seconds, where Poland now looks like he's in control of this battlefield. And the Flemish are on the run. Here comes some heavy axemen from Poland, trying to split the shields of this shield wall. It's only a matter of time until Poland breaks through there. But where's the Flemish cav? Now remember, they sent back Flemish cav. He still has one located here, waiting in reserve. You know, this might be one of those battles where it comes down to a desperate cav charge that breaks enemy forces. That would be insane. But yeah, the Polish have broken through here. Now they just have to go through and clean up these streets, get the Flemish surviving forces out of here, and push for the final stand here. And look at this. A cav unit going in for the kill, going after the general, the Count of Flanders. I think he was also trying to take out this catapult. Very aggressive, very suicidal charge there by this Polish cav, the Great Banner of Krakow, if I'm even pronouncing that right. Now, yeah, the Flemish are now just charging in. There we go. They broke them. I mean, that's not surprising. That's not surprising. They went in for a suicidal charge. Not sure what they were trying to accomplish there, but they're dead now because the Flemish were able to react accordingly and destroy them. But yeah, I mean, that bounce of power, it's not looking great. And now the assault is going very well for the Polish because they now outnumber the Flemish by 1,300, almost 1,400. So it's only been getting better for the Polish, not worse, as this siege battle continues. And the Flemish defenses are completely, like the outer defense of the city are completely destroyed. Poland now controls most of the city, compared to the Flemish on how much they control. Artillery. That artillery is going to be really important in this battle if the Flemish want any chance of winning this battle. But the Flemish are here to hold this last remaining little section of the defense. He's got a decent amount of troops. He probably should conserve his ammo, but I think he's trying to take out, let's see. Yeah, I would conserve the ammo because there's two reasons, right? Reason one, you don't want to use fire ammo on targets that far away because they're not very accurate and you can burn your own city down, which is bad for the morale. Reason number two, wait for them to blob up. Wait for all these forces to blob up and it's a bigger target and it's a closer target. That way you can kill more. And what is Poland doing here? They're charging their crossbows into melee, though it does break the Pavi's spears. Now we got some swordsmen going in, though. Oh, no, they're falling back. Falling back. And it's going to be... I'm curious to see where they hold. Where is their final stand going to be? It seems like they are setting up the crossbows up on this hill, which is a good vantage point. There we go. The Flemish final stand. Do they have enough wits and morale and just manpower to hold out against the Polish? Oh, what's this? Artillery firing. Kobe! Oh, there we go. He's using standard shot now. Very wise. Very wise. So he doesn't burn his own city down. But again, I think he should wait for the enemy to get closer. And Poland, I don't like this tactic. I think he needs to send everybody over here. Like, I think he needs to push through. Alright, just want to note, guys. Got Flemish cav over here. Flemish knights. Not sure what they're going to do. Maybe go after this artillery, which seems to be kind of stuck over here. The Great Bombard. Or maybe go after these archers. The gate is open over here, so... But the way that Poland has his forces over here, he might know that cav is nearby. And there we go. Poland, or I'm sorry, the Flemish are holding. They're holding against the Polish. And Poland's got to send up more. Now, one of the reasons why I think Poland is slowly sending in troops is because he's worried about the crossbows. He's worried about clumping up too much. You know, also the catapult, which is firing over here. Look at this. Oh, that was a good hit on those Pavi spearmen. Come on, you monkeys. You want to live forever? That is true. We are apes. We're in the great ape family. But we're not monkeys. Dang it. Alright, we got Swordsman of St. Michael. Still holding. The crossbows really just letting loose those bolts. Spears trying to push forward still. Cav's still in position over here. I mean, this is pretty close battle, guys. Here we go. Here comes another infantry charge. It looks like he's setting up a lot of halberds, which are really good at clearing out choke points and holding choke points. And once again, the crossbows are charging in. Don't know why he's doing this. It could have been a misclick. He could be looking elsewhere because it seems like he is charging over here as well. And nice, Poland going with the little flank, or I'm sorry, the Flemish going with the little flanking charge, trying to surprise the Poland. And it seems like it's kind of working. So he had a little force hiding in the street over here, try to attack the side of Poland. And that might actually work because they are starting to break. Yeah, they broke the dismounted junior knights. Poland needs to send up more forces. This is turning around for the Flemish. It's now just a difference of 1,000. So in a matter of minutes, the Flemish were able to turn this one around a little bit and make it much closer. Now it's just now it's less than 1,000. So awesome. All right, so let's go back over here where... Oh, they've fallen back? Sort of. Yeah, pretty much. They've fallen back. We got dismounted Flemish knights now holding the line. They might want to try to get a charge. Because... yeah, there they go. Smart. Because they have a shock. Oh, they're going into halberds, though. Ooh, he's got to flank around those halberds. He's got to get around them. Oh, beautiful, beautiful artillery hit. And there we go. He's trying. He's trying to maneuver his troops around. Crossbows opening fire. Look at these guys drop as they charge in. And this is just a brutal charge. I feel bad for the Polish because this is just seems like suicidal, just charging into a line of spears and pole arms and swords and men in full armor with crossbows firing right over their heads. So they're going to hold the best they can there. Catapult. Oh, he's burning his own city down. It's not good. And Poland is completely breaking here. Finland, or not Finland, sorry. The county of Flanders is holding so well on this side. You know, Poland might just have to sit back and use their crossbows. Oh, hey, here's a heads up. Actually, they haven't moved. I don't think they've moved. No, they're moving back. These Flemish knights are moving back. I don't know what he's trying to do with these guys, but he's obviously waiting for the perfect opportunity, which is smart. You know, he's not just going to send them in. Oh, and he's taking back? Wait a second. Is he reclaiming this? Yeah, he can't lose this gate with that cav. Anyways, let's go back over to the juicy parts, where Poland is sending in even more troops. And it's working. It's causing the Pavi spears to waver for the Flemish. Now they're sending in reinforcements. He cannot lose this spot, and the general is going to go. The king's bodyguard. No, oh, it looked like he was going to go in. Let's just see his point of view. Whoa. Okay, what's going on? Okay, this is a weird point of view. I just wanted to follow. I mean, it looks cool. It's very like Hollywood. All right, let me get out of here. Yeah, so the king's just running around, keeping the morale of the troops high. But, you know, Flanders is coming back, guys. I mean, the numbers are almost even now. The balance of power is still in favor of Poland, but the Flanders, the Flemish, are coming back. All right, so we got the Cav behind enemy lines. Is that the same Cav unit? I think so. Oh, no. The other Cav unit's going around this way. Look at this. Those Flemish knights he was saving. Now going in for the kill. Oh, my God. Does Poland see this? Oh, Poland's getting chewed up by crossbows, too. This is going to be huge, guys. If he can get this charge off. Oh, he's going to run down some crossbows. Look at this. Just tramples these crossbows. That's going to cause them to break for sure. The general is now in trouble. He's surrounded by enemies. The defenders, they waited so patiently to use their knights, and now they're using them during the perfect opportunity. Like I said, patience is really important in siege battles, and now this one's going in for the kill. All right. I think it's doing this because of a camera mod I have, but now they're going in. Awesome. Oh my God, that's really dizzy. That makes me sick. Oh, and the artillery, a risky shot, but it lands right in the middle of enemy forces. The Cav probably needs to pull out again, or pull out of that situation and get ready for another cycle charge. And look at this, guys. Massive break over here. The balance of power is shifting, still in favor of the Polish, but the County of Flanders is not done yet. The numbers are even. They are almost exactly even. That's insane. Here we go. Oh God, the Polish general is in danger, about to be surrounded by Flemish knights, mounted and dismounted. Awesome. There he goes in for a charge. And that's not good for this king's bodyguard. Flemish knights keeping these crossbows occupied. These halberds are trying to close in to save them, but they're just not moving up fast enough. That's halberds for you, a very slow-moving unit. We got some spears, but the general's body... Yeah, I think that's the general's bodyguard. Yeah, the Count of Flanders charging in, trying to break these spears, get them off the battlefield. And this flank will be secure. But that balance of power is still in favor, guys. But, I mean, why? I don't know. It just seems like Poland is... It seems like Poland's gonna... They just have crossbows, and they're just charging them into melee. Did they kill the general? I think they did. Yeah, the general's gone. Why didn't I get a notification? That's unfortunate. But the general is gone. Alright, here comes Poland now charging in the halberds. He's not done yet. Poland is not done yet. Crossbows falling back. I mean, now that they killed the general, though, their morale is going to really suffer, obviously. And why is it still giving... Well, actually, Poland still has 600 men. Look at that. 600 to the defenders 400. Like, this is still not over. It seems like the Flemish did enough to win this one, and oh, their knights are getting killed by crossbows. That's very unfortunate. But they break the halberds over here, which is kind of shocking that they broke them so quickly. And it's going to come down to crossbows, guys. Like, this battle's coming down to crossbows. Because over here, the Flemish are breaking. Oh my god. This is going to be such a close battle, guys. We got a small unit of crossbows holding back these crossbows. Trying to... Really, they're making the ultimate sacrifice. So these Flemish Pavi's crossbows can just open fire, even risking friendly fire, because it doesn't really matter because the unit's so small. Aim low, give them death. There we go. There we go. Breaking the crossbows. Crossbows are out, but they still have to... Oh no! The general, the Count of Flanders has died going after crossbows there. So both generals are dead or gone from the battlefield. Here comes another camp charge though. This is huge. Very huge right there. Balance of power greatly in favor of the Polish, but the numbers of troops is about even. Oh. This guy's landing some hits. Nice. They're both breaking though. So this is what it's down to, guys. Oh my god. It's down to 2 units of crossbows on both sides. Now there is an artillery piece, but it seems like it's stuck over there. The crossbows opening fire over here though. And they're causing these crossbows to break. The balance of power is still in favor, probably because of that artillery. Oh my god, now the defending Flemish. Oh no! They broke. Did they shatter? Yes, they're not coming back. They shattered. Oh my god, it's down to 1 crossbow unit. Very low on ammo. Let's see. It's like really whoever lands a shot. It's the first one to get their volley off. Most likely going to win this battle. Are they going in for a melee charge? Oh, they broke these guys. These guys are wavering. And now the crossbows are fighting in melee. This is it, guys, for this settlement. At this point, nobody wins, you know? Just so much death. Everybody, they lost their generals. Thousands upon thousands of men died. Oh, and they broke them. They broke them, guys. But, oh wait, these guys are back. Oh god. These guys are back. Let's see if they can land a shot here. No, they're going to go in for a melee charge. Why? Why not just use their ammo? Oh my god. These guys might come back too. Let's see. This is it, guys. This is for all the marbles. There's a minute left in this battle replay. And there we go. They break him once again. But he's going to keep pursuing. There we go. They shatter. The balance of power is dead even. Now we got the artillery crew, the great bombard charging in. And this Flemish Pavi's crossbow unit. Insane that they're still in this fight. It's crazy. And someone's going to break here. Who's it going to be? I've got a feeling that the Flemish are going to win this one. I've got a feeling that they're going to turn this one around. They're losing the current battle. These crossbows need to charge in. They're wavering. Oh, they broke. Oh, no, okay, now they broke. Now they broke. The balance of power finally throughout this entire battle is in favor of the Flemish in the last 10 seconds of the battle replay. And there you have it, guys. That is the battle. And the defenders win just by the skin of their teeth. So let's end the replay and look at these results. You can see that the crossbows really doing most of the work there. One getting 572 kills. Their cav also doing very well as well. The infantry playing their part. Over on this side, same thing. Crossbows doing excellent. Some of them getting 0, which is not good. Artillery doing pretty well over there. But yeah, just a really close battle, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this one. By the way, this was sent in by Zwabsby. I don't know how to pronounce your name, dude. I'm sorry. But thank you for sending in the replay. And so great game to both players. It was really exciting. It was really entertaining. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, share, and of course subscribe for more epic battles. I'm Apollo. I'll see you next time on the battlefield.